Welcome back to North Georgia Magazine. Well, our guest on our next segment, I have dragged out of the dark depths of production. These are the two creators of our very own show. Welcome.
Thank you, Kim.
Glad you could be here with me. Reed Barker and Todd Evans. Two of you, there's another one of you also, Reed, Robbie Kelly.
Robbie Kelly.
And he's also creating and working on our very own show. Well, I'm glad that the two of you could be here to tell me about it. I know you've got a huge audience. And our North Georgia Magazine audience is having to compete with you for airtime.
I know you have 4 years.
Yeah, well, you know, it depends on the day. But I'm interested in getting you guys on and telling me about our very own show. This is about, what, the fifth week in a row now that you've had the show?
This will be the 9th week, as a matter of fact.
9th week. Congratulations. Who started this?
It was just a kind of crazy idea. The thing was, we were feeling left out because we weren't on the air, and everyone in town knew who you were. We'd go everywhere, people would go, "Do you know Kim Felty?
Yeah.
I'd love to marry Kim Felty." And, well, we didn't have anybody who wanted to marry us, and so we thought, get babes, get your own show.
You know, I haven't been able to understand it because I sit upstairs and I work on North Georgia Magazine, and one day I came downstairs and I found out that Reed and Robbie and Todd are doing their own show, and I thought, you know, gosh, can anyone do their own show? Is that how it works?
The answer is yes.
Yes.
Is that how it happened, Todd? Were you bored? Did you not have enough work to do?
Actually, we came up with the idea, and we talked about it, and about the very same day, like that afternoon, we went to the general manager and we said, how about if we have a show? We just put some alternative videos on, and we call it our very own show, and Robbie and Reed will host it, and they said okay, and
Why?
that was it.
Why?
3 martini lunch.
Yeah.
Well, it really surprised me when I found out, and you know, I never thought anyone would like the show, but apparently people really do like it, and there's some special elements that make the show really popular. Reed, tell us about what you're doing with it.
Krypton gas. That's
Krypton
one
gas.
of my favorite elements. Plutonium-238 and iron oxide.
Iron oxide.
Also known as rust.
Right.
You and me.
Special elements on the periodical chart. Other than those elements, we also have things like raised Crafton.
We have raised Crafton.
Yeah.
In fact, our very own show isn't just us. We like to think of it as our being the station project. So it's like our very own network when we're on the our very own show. So we like to get contributions from everybody. A couple of guys who work in mass control.
Money, contributions, dollars,
We would
amounts?
like those, but people around here don't have any. So we have to take video instead.
I see. Is it working out well? Do you feel that the station is really contributing as a whole?
I think they're contributing as parts.
Parts of a whole. They're getting together and contributing.
Actually, we're being sucked into a whole.
That's really great. Reed and Todd, this has become a big success. One of the things that you did was sort of unusual this last Thursday, and by the way, this airs every Thursday at 10 o'clock.
10:30, and again, Saturday.
At 11:30. So you can watch our show, then flip over and watch Dennis Miller on Saturday Night Live.
Usually it's taped, and last week you did it live. Why? Did you not have enough time to get it pre-taped?
Well, that was the excuse for use of the year. Also, we had some equipment failures, so we couldn't actually edit.
I see.
And so it came, and we were just kind of slack. It was 6 o'clock on Thursday, and we were talking about what we were going to do, and we said, well, let's just do it live. So we went home and ate dinner and came back and did it.
Great, great. Well, I want to go to that now and show our audience what it looks like to see it live. All right. So this is the back
At the studios of WNGM.
What are you doing? Oh, that's
Hi. Hi. I'm Reed. This is Robbie. This is our very own show. We're coming to you live, as you can tell by our graphic. See? Live. Live. We're here live, and we're not really sure what we're doing. But we've taken over the studios. As you can see, we'll show you around the studios. We have a camera in outside.
That's live.
That's a live camera.
satellite camera.
We have a camera in master control. Say hi, Mike. That's our master control operator. As you can see, we're actually on the air. Let's see. We have our famous green eggs and ham cam.
And that's not quite live.
That's more like dead. And we also have us. See? Me.
Back.
And Robbie. And if we turn this camera around, we can see that we have Todd. There's Linda. And let's see.
Hi, Linda.
Can we see you, Todd? No, we can't. Oh well, Todd's hidden by the door. Back to you, Robbie.
Well, what are we doing next?
Well, you know what we do on this show, Robbie? We show videos, so
Right, like right up
why
here.
don't you go ahead and roll that one?
All right, that was great. I'm excited for you, both of you.
I'm excited for both of us, too. By the way,
bet
Kim,
you
I haven't
are.
taken this opportunity, but you surely look nice tonight.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate the
I just
compliment.
wanted to know. I hadn't said it earlier, and I felt like I was lacking in something.
Well, I just... You guys are probably two of the most unusual guests I've had on my show, and it is indeed a pleasure to talk to you both. I think that the audience that watches North Georgia Magazine would be interested in learning a little bit about the two of you. And what exactly is it that you do here at WNGM, Reed?
They haven't figured it out yet, which is why I still get a paycheck.
Uh-huh.
Mostly I walk around, I have a clipboard, and I walk around with the pencil and I check it off every once in a while. And people look at me and they get scared when I walk up to them like I'm going to do something. And I just stand behind people and watch and nod my head and go, click off things on my clipboard, and they pay me.
Great, great. And you seem to be very popular at NGM too, which is why you have your own show. And Todd, you're busy working here as a programming director, isn't that right?
Yeah. Tapes come in from the mail, and I take them out and with the packages and put them on the shelf, and I move them to another shelf. And then the next day I take them off the shelf and I put them back on another shelf. And then later on that week I send them back.
So these people, they carry on 9-to-5 jobs, and then they come in late at night and put together our very own show.
I wouldn't say we had, no, I think you have about 6 jobs and I have about 3.
Right.
So it's not 9 to 5, it's more like 9 to
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back and learn more about our very own show in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to North Georgia Magazine. Once again, I'm here with 2 very special guests and 2 friends of mine that happen to work here at WNGM and also create and star on our very own show. Glad you're here.
We're glad we're here too. Are you glad you're here,
I'm
Todd?
very glad I'm here.
I'm glad I'm here.
We might as well just change the sign up here.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know, actually in
about.
German, North Georgia Magazine means our very own show.
it does.
Yeah.
Well, sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ich nach Liegen.
See,
So good. Great. Now, I want our audience to also to know that you two don't have, like I said before, conventional lifestyles. You know, look at you. You're not wearing ties.
Is that conventional?
Yeah, I think it is. You know, you have
conventional
your
is
own
just you guys
television
wearing
show.
That's right.
golf shirts and hanging
And you
out
don't wear
doing
socks, and you both wear these Converse
I have
high tops
socks.
every
They
day
don't
to
match.
work. Yet, that doesn't stunt your creativity at all, does it?
no, of course not.
No, in fact, Converse high tops, you notice that they're signed by Chuck Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, he was a very creative man. A lot of people don't know that. And so the whole Converse lifestyle was created by Chuck. And that's a bohemian type of creativity that's monster powerful.
Monster
And
powerful.
so Converse, actually, before I started wearing Converse, I was like a dull, normal individual.
Yeah.
I put on my Converse, and now, look at me.
Well, maybe I should try that too. Those really look comfortable, and they seem to be popular among the production people.
They have them with
Here.
heels. So you can wear them and be formal at the same time.
And be formal. Well, that
So
would go
you could-
well
you could-
with this nice
You could wear red
ensemble.
ones.
Yeah, I could try red ones. That's an exciting thought, really. I was watching the show the other night again, and this is one of the first few times I saw it. I saw it in the beginning, and then I watched it again because it was live. So this was a special performance.
Yeah.
And I noticed that it wasn't just Todd and Reed and Robbie on the show, but I saw some of the other people that work here running around with video cameras and
Yeah, it
running
was
master
actually-
control.
Everybody who was here, we didn't tell anybody we were doing this, and so we just did it. And the people that were here kind of got into the act because we had cameras all over the building. They couldn't help it. It was like it was a party style atmosphere with Coca-Cola and Pepsi, by the way, you know, a lot of things going on.
It sounded like a lot of fun. So basically, any one of us that showed up could have participated.
Right. We even took live phone calls. We didn't talk to actually people, but I would talk to people on the air. They didn't get to talk to anybody else but me.
When you said you were airing a little bit of alternative music, Todd, what sort of groups are you talking about?
Well, we were what I wanted to do at the show. What we wanted to do at the show is put in what the record labels like to call mainstream alternative music.
Mainstream
which is,
alternative.
Thank you. And
Very nice.
which is things that are on major labels that a lot of people know about, but not quite top 40.
Mm-hmm.
And we were sort of going for the college age crowd.
Do you seem to be getting some response from the college-age crowd? Are you getting people calling
Yeah,
in?
yeah.
How about fan letters? Are you getting fan? I get
We
fan
actually have gotten
letters.
some fan
Do you get
letters, and
fan
in fact,
letters?
We're encouraging it because it's not just a station project, it's a project for the world. And if anybody has short comedy sketches or anything like band tapes or anything they'd like to see on our very own show that would be appropriate, we'll go with anything, short films, anything. If they'd like to send us here at WNGM, P.O. Box 7818, Athens, Georgia 30604. It's P.O. Box 7818, Athens, Georgia 30604. It's P.O. Box 7818, Athens, Georgia 30604.
And that
We'd be
was
happy
the
to do
address
that.
of WNGM, and they would be happy to
Just send
get
an
response.
address to our very own show or to Kimberly Felty. either.
Great, yeah, and I was sort of offended that, you know, it's my last week here at NGM, and I was never asked to be a guest on our very own show. So I thought I'd bring that up now that I have you both on my set, as I so graciously asked you to be my
I don't
two
think we're
guests.
not a guest, have we?
We never asked Lady Di either.
You're in good company.
I think that's, I think that's a compliment.
But think of the people we've asked to be on our show, and think of the other people in the world, and I think you would enjoy being an actor.
Well, I do want to make sure that I did let you know that I was somewhat hurt by that, but now that you've smoothed it over, I'm not quite as offended as I was to begin with. But again, I'd like to thank you both for being on the show tonight. I wish you every success.
Thanks. Are we
with
going to
the
the
very own
community calendar
show.
next?
Yeah.
I thought we would
Can
get
we
our
say, can we
community
introduce the community
calendar.
calendar?
Go ahead.
And now, we'd like to go to the community calendar.
Please enjoy it.
We always do.
On Thursday, November 2nd, the Icons on an Art Side Street exhibit will open at 7 o'clock p.m. at the Quinlan Art Center in Gainesville. For more information, call 536-2775. From Thursday through Sunday, November 2nd and 5th, there will be an arts and crafts show and sale at the Lakeshore Mall in Gainesville. For more information, contact Deborah or Nick Lance at 889-0309. From Wednesday, November 1st through Sunday, November 5th, Jefferson will be celebrating the Crawford W. Long Days at the Crawford W. Long Museum. For further information, contact Susan Deaver at 367-5307.
What a community calendar. Wasn't it great, Todd?
It was the best one I've seen all day.
Wow, me too.
I'm glad you like the community calendar, guys, and I'd like to thank you again for being here today on North Georgia Magazine.
And don't forget to watch our very own show Thursday nights at
10:30
10:30 and Saturday nights at 11:30, only here on WNGM TV 34, Athens, Gainesville.
And you'll be sure to watch it now that you've had a chance to meet these two personally.
Us, personally.
Right. We'll see you next time.
Have a nice day.